It's MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Luis Severino.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. Fought off foul. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that one cutting but missing down low. Late swing fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a pop-up. Soderstrom hauls it in, 2 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses the zone. Outside. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Royals set down in order. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Seth Lugo. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that one is inside. Just missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
1-0.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings and misses, and it's a full count.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Big.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
This is J.J. Bleday. There's a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Shea Langoliers. And that's in there for strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Hey! 0-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're
Batting
seeing
fifth,
more
first
fastballs in that
baseman,
location.
Tyler
Hitters,
Soderstrom.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. He'll touch them all. The Athletics score first. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. As the A's are on top, Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second,
Leading
and now
off
the veteran
for Kansas
catcher,
City,
Salvador Perez.
Salvador
The
Perez.
Royals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
In the air, right field, Butler should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed. That one
That's
drifts
in. Ball
inside.
2.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. That one's upstairs, ball 1. one fouled off. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Seth Brown. Lugo back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, Chris Stratton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Luis Arias.
How about this one, Boog? In 2023, Arias hit grand slams for Boston in back-to-back plate appearances. They happened on different days, but he still became the first Red Sox player to do it since Jimmy Fox in 1940.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is fouled back.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Grounder might be two. There's one. A double play on the first batter he faces in relief.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. And a strike on the outside edge. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. I got one ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
One ball, two strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's going to be Michael Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's the ball.
2-2 to count.
And it remains 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Urias pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting the designated hitter Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting loose. And that one almost hit him. Two outs. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man on second, two down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So one left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
bottom
Kansas
half
City.
of the third, and they bring in a new
Number
pitcher,
61.
Angel Serpa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading
Lawrence
off
Butler
for the A's,
walked his first
right
time.
fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Not
Ball
even
one, no
close
strike.
there. Ball one. That one ripped, but foul. Right through there for a strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Two now. That one missed. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting.
And now Brent Rooker. He reached out to walk his first time.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one ripped. Isbell, long run. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
One out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
Ball.
The A's looking to add another. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Up next for the A's. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering is fouled back.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Isbell makes the grab, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 3 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there. And that one is going to go. A laser to left. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Luis Severino won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So the
A's,
closer summoned from the
Number
bullpen,
19.
Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That one misses, and that's ball one. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Chop to the right side. Soderstrom takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting,
those plays can be
catcher,
tricky. They're
Salvador
routine, but that
Perez.
doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Flied to right his first time. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Right through there for a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Massey, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that's downstairs. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Salvi around second, headed for third. And he's got a double.
These hitters today are so great
Now
with
batting,
handling
right fielder,
velocity. They're
Hunter
seeing
Renfroe.
high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. And that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Perez on third. Massey at second with one away. Up the middle. Wilson throws to first in time. And Renfroe is retired.
Now batting, left fielder, MJ Melendez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mason Miller done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a
the
new
A's,
pitcher on the mound for the A's,
number
Tyler
44.
Ferguson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Last chance for the Royals. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, they have to believe they can finish this comeback now. Time's running out, but they're in striking distance.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Royals down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. The A's strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.